Society Club.
And we're going to be talking about space.
And our podcast name is The Real Aliens. If you know, you know.
Let's start with a pun. What happened to the alien when he stepped in gum?
What?
She got stuck in orbit.
Let me just ask you this, okay? What's the first thing you think of when I think space? Now, right now. Right now.
Okay,
Right now.
aliens.
Right now. Okay. Okay. Aliens. Let's talk about aliens.
Okay.
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 Do they exist?
I really don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a child, I was anti-aliens. I hate aliens.
Anti-alien? As a foreigner living in Thailand, you're anti-alien? Fuck that.
I'm editing
Fuck
that out. No, like, maybe there's like some microbes somewhere, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just an I'm a hater.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Intelligent life elsewhere is very unlikely. That's true.
You think so? That actually refers back to the Fermi paradox. Have you ever heard
What
of
is that? I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that is.
the paradox? It talks about the probability of high intelligence life being somewhere out there, and the fact that it's like, I don't know, it's a whole thing.
What's the probability? What's the
There
number?
there isn't a number.
It's just very unlikely.
Yeah, no, it's the fact that because they're so intelligent, there's no evidence of them, and that there's like that's the paradox.
Oh. So it's either they are so intelligent that there's no evidence of them, or that
Exactly.
there isn't any, that's why there's no evidence of them.
Exactly.
You know what, that's kind of crazy. Which one do you believe? Do you believe that there's people that are so intelligent, aliens so intelligent that there's no evidence, or that there isn't?
The first. What are you?
Same, actually same. I'm
Yeah.
not lying. Same. Because us humans are. Cut that. Us humans are. Okay, let's talk about something a little bit more educational. Okay?
Yes, right.
Okay, aliens are very subjective, right?
Mhm,
Let's talk
mhm.
about something objective. You know what I want to talk about?
Yeah.
Black holes.
I love black holes.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Tell me what you know about black holes.
What are you, Professor Tara?
I mean, I feel like everyone should have seen the picture. Remember the picture of the black hole that came out like a few years
Yes,
ago?
yeah.
That was so cool, right?
By
That was like
NASA.
the first, yeah. That was the first official picture
Yeah.
of a black hole.
Yeah, we could add
Yeah,
it.
it's like right here on your face. I have a photo on your face. A black hole is a hole.
It's not a hole though.
Okay,
Well,
it's
in
like
the
a donut.
space-time, in the space-time.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yes,
The
yes,
graph, right?
Yes.
It's the thing I love.
Okay. So it's something that's insanely dense, okay, with insane gravity. Look at me using official science terms like insane. And it's so insane, third time, that light can't even escape. Can you believe that?
Wow.
So let me tell you, so this is how it works. What would happen if you fell into a black hole? First thing is when you'll be falling for at least like 30 hours. Okay? Yeah, it's true.
That's
When
kinda
you
cool.
fall in, you're falling for at least like 3 hours, right? And while you're falling, you'll reach your destination is the singularity. You know what a singularity is?
Can you explain that? I'm not quite
The
sure.
singularity is the end of time. Okay, the end of time. That's what the singularity is. So when you reach your destination, reaching your destination is your future. So it's inevitable. So you can't avoid it. So before you're reaching the singularity, it takes 30 hours of you falling. That's from your perspective. But if there was someone outside of the black hole watching you, they'd see you get incinerated in an instant. Isn't that crazy?
That's so interesting.
Right? And while you're falling, as soon as you get closer to the singularity, spaghettification happens. But then physicists were like, you know what, black holes, that's boring, let's come up with something else. White holes. Okay, what is a white hole, you may ask? Literally the opposite of a black hole. Instead of sucking you in, it pulls things out.
Oh yeah, I've heard that people say white holes are the opposite.
That's the thing, it's hypothetical.
Yeah, right? Are
It's
they
not-
connected, do you think?
White holes and black holes? Connected like physically or like,
Yeah, like whatever comes into one comes out of the other.
that's a good, you know what, that's a good theory. You know what?
That is
Let me
not.
just ask my great buddy Einstein. Back in the day we were chilling. Speaking of Einstein.
Hold on, hold on. I just wanted to talk about singularity and like
Okay.
the Big Bang because that's like the start of the universe, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. What do you?
I haven't seen Big Bang Theory yet, so please explain to me what the hell is the Big Bang.
Okay, funny story. I was in EC3 and they made me do a presentation about anything that I'm passionate about.
Did Big Bang?
I did space and
Nerd alert.
no, like, why social media is bad for you, and my like everyone was like educational, and I was literally, hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about space over here, dude. No, okay, it's actually really interesting. It's like the whole diagram. I can edit it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It starts off with a singularity and then it dramatically expands. It's really, really cool if you think about it. It's like amazing. Have you ever heard of the Planck's theory? Planck's?
I don't think so.
That's when the universe was so dense that time wasn't even existing. So
right.
dark energy, have you heard of that?
Yes, that I had heard of.
Of course. Dark energy is the thing that made the little particles expand all of a sudden. So that's why we don't know. And do you know why dark energy is called dark?
Why?
Because they don't emit light, they don't like...
Yes.
There's like a whole bunch of things, like they don't have gravitational forces or whatever. It's really weird. I love dark matter. I love dark
Same. Thing is, like, it's sad that there's not much info about it because we don't know a lot about it. But the fact that there's 5 times more dark matter in the universe than there is normal matter.
Right, it's like 80% or something.
Exactly, 80% of the space, but yet we still don't know much about it.
Exactly. So all in all, in conclusion, that's why what dark matter is and why does it matter.
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
Why does dark matter matter?
Do you see my
I see what you did there. It matters because it makes us alive. I mean, it keeps us alive. I feel like dark matter is one of the most, it's fundamental.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Do you know that if you take all of the different like particles and like actual things, like actual atoms, and combine them into a thing from like the whole universe, like everything, it's gonna be like one apple. Like everything else is just empty space.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Dark matter is cool and all, but let's talk about the elephants in the room. Or should I say the elephants in the solar system, aka the planets. Okay? What's your favorite planet?
Oh my god, I love this question. That's in TikTok audio. Edit that in.
I just cringed. Okay, what's your favorite planet? Answer my question.
No, my favorite planet is Jupiter.
Why? Because it's a gas giant like you. Oh! Why is Jupiter your favorite planet?
No, okay. Have you heard of the fact that like Jupiter saves Earth and then it like reflects the asteroid? Really? Are you for real?
Oh, it reflects the asteroid, right?
Yes.
Yes. The gravity pulls in the asteroid. Yes.
Yeah, no, Jupiter is amazing. Jupiter is on top.
Yes. Which one of the planets like hails diamonds or something? Don't one of them hail diamonds?
No.
Or have diamonds somewhere
really?
in the rings? I don't know. Something about diamonds. I don't know. Buy me a diamond. Okay. Okay, my favorite planet.
Yeah, what's your favorite? Wait, let me ask you. Well, what's your favorite planet?
Pluto. And listen here.
But actually it's a dwarf planet.
And listen here. Justice for Pluto. Justice. You know what these I can't swear. Bleep that out. You know what these mother scientists did?
Why would you say
You know what these mother scientists did? 2006. You know what they did? Okay. Before 2006, Pluto was a planet, right? They were considered a planet, okay? And then they started discovering these like new other stuff, right? So they're like, okay, we have to figure out rules for what classifies as a planet.
Oh yeah, well of course, obviously, because that makes sense, yes.
Right? So the IAU in 2006, if any of you wasn't born by 2006 and is later than 2006, you shouldn't be watching this. This is not for you. Get out.
What if I'm 2007?
Are you actually?
Yes.
Are you actually?
Yes.
You're joking. How old are you?
17.
You're not 17. So these were the 3 rules that they distinct, that they...
Wait, do you maybe know the 3 rules? Sorry.
Don't ever do that again.
Hey, wait, but do you know what the 3 rules are though?
Obviously, I have them on this piece of paper. Okay, these are the 3 rules that they came up with in 2006. Rule number 1. It must orbit a star. What is a star, you ask? The sun. So, Pluto does orbit a star. Check. Everything orbits a star plus Pluto. Check. Okay? Rule number 2. It must be big enough to have enough gravity to force it into a spherical shape. Is Pluto round? Yes. Is Saturn round? Yes. Is Earth round? Flat earthers, get out of here. Yes. Okay? Flat earthers, cover your ears for like 2 seconds. Yes. Okay? So, Pluto, check. Right?
Yeah.
We're doing good so far, right? We're doing good so far, right?
Yeah.
Right? We're doing good so far, right? Until Rule 3 comes along.
Wait, yeah, I've heard that Rule 3 is that planets need to be big enough.
It should be big enough that the gravity clears way for any other objects. So what it means is the planet's gravity needs to clear way for other objects. So Pluto, thing is Pluto has like other tiny objects on its orbit. So that's why they classify Pluto as a dwarf planet, because it didn't follow this third rule.
Oh, okay, no, that actually makes sense. That's actually something I just learned. That's really cool.
But I hate that. Just because it doesn't follow 3 rules. Rules are meant to be broken.
No, actually, it's funny because I don't understand people who love Pluto.
Really?
Yeah, I just...
Why are we doing this podcast together then? You're the real alien.
Okay, a topic I'm very passionate about. What do you think of time travel? Do you think it's possible?
Honestly, yes. Going back, yes. Obviously forward you can't go because future doesn't exist.
But then that doesn't...
Time is, okay, that's the thing. Time travel doesn't exist. You're not going back in time. That's not how it works. But I heard this somewhere where when a moment happens, there's a time, it's a timeline. It's in itself is a timeline. So there's billions of timelines for when each moment happens. So I think when you go from one moment to another, it's not considered time travel.
Okay, that makes sense actually. Okay, I see what you mean.
What do you think?
I think time travel, it could be possible, but like it would mean that it's happening. Do you think you can change things when you time travel?
You know the paradox. If you go back in time and kick your father's nuts and you're not born, then is there someone to go back in time to kick your father's nuts when you're not born? Do you know?
Yeah. No,
you know the paradox?
yeah, that's... I've heard of it, but I've never like actually realized it. That's... I have nothing to say to that.
It's weird as hell.
It's so interesting though.
Time travel, this is similar to teleportation. Just say you want to inhabit a future planet, right? And maybe you want to teleport from one planet to another. With teleportation, you have to essentially deatomizing yourself from one place and then reatomizing yourself. So you're a different person.
Yeah, so that's basically like your clone. It's not really
exactly.
you, right?
It's not you.
But then at the same time, if the atoms are exactly the same, if they're aligned...
Exactly.
That's
but
what I thought
that's the thing, it's not you though. You deatomize yourself.
Yeah, right? It's not your conscious. That's when like spiritual stuff come in, like do you have a soul and stuff?
Exactly.
But that's a topic for another time.
Exactly. Tune in for episode 2. Multiverse is when there's the theory that there's infinitely as many universes.
Isn't that the same thing?
No. Timeline and multiverse is different. Timeline is your own universe, it's your own universe, but you've got different timelines. But it's in your own universe. A multiverse is a whole different universe. Our universe is one. The Big Bang. There's one universe, but the whole point of multiverse is that there's infinitely as many universes
that
are identical to ours.
Have you seen the video where it's like a bunch of universes or like galaxies or whatever, and it's like all droplets in a waterfall, and it's like a loop?
Those are galaxies, yes. I don't know. Maybe. But those would be galaxies then.
No, but like so it's like a bunch of galaxies, and they zoom out even more, and it's like a universe, and a universe is like a bowl full of galaxies, and there's many bowls, and these these different bowls.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
I
think I've seen that.
Really?
I think I have. Yeah.
I hope you have. That's really cool.
I think I have. The sad part is we're not going to be able to see any of that IRL in real life. I mean, you have these amazing satellites, the JWST.
How long is it gonna take to like? How can we even leave though? We can't like. Wait, I'm getting a crisis.
What do you mean leave? Like leave or to go and inhabit another planet?
No, but how do we know the grand scheme of things?
We know because the JWST and all these other satellites can see. They can see millions of light years away.
Really?
When they see something, they can use that to assume something else. There's different things on the electromagnetic spectrum. They can see like beyond that, you know. So they can see what we can't see, and they are looking light years away.
Are they like satellites or what are they?
Satellites, yes.
That's so cool. What?
You know the JWST?
No,
technically called James Webb something telescope. Let's talk about the ISS. You know what the ISS is?
International Space
Station.
Is it just like a big thing satellites floating in space? Around the Earth.
Yeah, it orbits Earth every 90 minutes. 90 minutes.
So it goes around the Earth. Really?
Every 24, it goes around the Earth like 16 times every day. Every 24 hours, it goes around the Earth 16 times. It started with 5 countries. 5 countries contribute to the space station. We have America, we have Russia, Japan, and Canada. But I think it started with Russia, where Russia sent up the first one in 1998, and then like a few months after, USA sent, and they like, you know.
Like collaborated, like merged.
Yeah, collab.
Merged business majors.
They collabed. Hashtag hostile takeover. I'm not even joking. I have the ISS app on my phone where it literally tells you every time it's above you. I haven't seen it yet, but it's. I literally just sometimes can do. I don't get. I just haven't seen it yet, but I don't have time. And I think you need a telescope. You need at least a minimum telescope to see it.
Can we have a moment of appreciation for my shirt, please? So look, basically, I had to go home for this. By the way, I had to go home and change before this podcast. So I have my beautiful NASA shirt. Oh, it's the moon landing. Speaking of the moon landing.
I love Apollo 11.
Really? Oh my gosh.
See, it's just right there, Apollo 11.
Oh my gosh, twinning.
You know they have a new one coming out called Artemis. But you know why it's called Artemis and Apollo, right? You don't know Greek mythology?
Oh,
they were brother sisters.
Really?
Apollo and Artemis are brother sisters.
Wait, Apollo 11 is the one that landed on the moon, or what is that? Really?
Yeah.
What the people inside?
Yeah. But did you not see the movie Hidden Figures? Everyone watch the movie Hidden Figures. It's about like the first man orbiting the Earth.
Cool. Isn't that by Russia?
I don't remember. Check. Just watch the movie. They mention it in the movie. It's a really good movie. I mean, there are a lot of amazing space movies. Interstellar.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Interstellar?
I haven't seen it.
Me neither. Let's watch it together.
It's cool.
Field trip.
Passengers was a horrible movie. It was a horrible movie, I'm sorry. The
plot
was really bad.
Oh my god.
I mean, I love Jennifer Lawrence. I hate Chris Pratt, but the plot was really bad. The plot was really bad. What else? The Martian.
No, we're not just gonna move on from that. The Passengers is my childhood movie. I love that movie.
The plot is horrid. Horrid.
You know what? You are horrid.
Horrid.
I
can't even say it. The plot was really bad.
The Passengers were so good.
Enough about movies. Let's talk about asteroids. But do you know what an asteroid is?
I forgot what the difference between asteroid and meteor.
Okay, an asteroid is just like remnants left over from early formations of our solar system.
And do they like land on Earth, or do they just like fly around?
They can land on Earth. There was a recent, they found that an asteroid was heading towards Earth.
Yeah.
For 2032, my bad, 2032. They found an asteroid was heading towards Earth in 2032. First they had a percentage, a very small one, and then it increased. They're like, oh, this is more likely. But then again, now it decreased. They're all over the place. Right now the percentage is at 0.0017.
Have you ever heard of NASA's DART mission? It's a literal satellite that would shoot the asteroids. That would prevent it from...
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally, what kind of movie is this, dude?
Have you seen, there's a similar movie, Don't Look Up, have you seen it?
No.
It's about an again, Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence loves these damn space movies. Leonardo DiCaprio. Timothy Chalamet is also. Jonah Hill. Meryl Streep.
I'm gonna edit out you.
Don't. But it's about like, she's an astronomer. She's doing like a PhD program, and then she and the professor find an asteroid heading towards Earth. And they like try to go to the president, and the president, she's like, it's fine. They send like drones up there to collect materials or something. I'm not gonna, no spoilers. They all die. No, I'm kidding. I'll give that movie like a 4 out of 10 actually. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Passengers 10 out of 10 by the way, guys.
Okay, the cameras cut out on us. This is ghetto stuff, okay. We are hashtag the real alien.
Without the hashtag.
Real aliens.
A part of the Science Society Club. Are you proud of yourself? I cannot add that.
Don't watch Passengers.
Dude, you stop holding the camera like that.
I said it every 10 seconds.
Alright.
Dude! Please like and subscribe. Click the notify button.
Anyways, guys, what do you think of my socks as well? They have aliens and they're also space themed.
I had a NASA shirt that just had the small NASA logo here, but I lost. This is so scary.
You're so scary. Do I look fine?
Yeah, you look fine. Just move your hair out of the way.
Pluto haters, make sure to press like and
You started?
Is it recording? I don't know.
But you don't know. You don't
I can't tell.
It looks horrible already. Bye.
Bye. This is so bad.
Right.